Let's take a trip back in time.
Mr. Cheesy Pop.
Hey everyone, it's Max, and as you guys know, I love my Disney food. And I have this Walt Disney's Guide to Disneyland, and this is from 1958, and I was looking through it the other day. It's very old, it's falling apart here, but in the center there is a map which shows all of the attractions, and it also shows the restaurants. And I thought, why don't I take a trip with you all and show you some of the menus of the old restaurants that were in Disneyland at the time that it opened, and like kind of decide, what would I eat? What did the menus look like? I was doing some Googling, and I came across a bunch of old menus, and today I wanted to share with you a few of them from Main Street and a menu from the Disneyland Hotel. And so let's take a look and step back in time to the Disneyland Hotel menu right now. So right here in the guidebook, you can see the Disneyland Hotel and the restaurant here. It's described as the Gourmet restaurants, composed of coffee shop, cocktail lounge, dining rooms, and banquet hall, overlook the hotel's lighted and terraced pools and orange groves. Breakfast, luncheon, dinner, and late snacks are featured at the Gourmet. So let's check out the Gourmet's menu. Before we step inside the menu, here's a little look at the outside of the Gourmet. So I found this. This looks like it was part of a guidebook, and you see Cafe Gourmet down there. And now here is the Gourmet restaurants at Disneyland Hotel. I would assume this was maybe the cover of the menu. And let's step inside the menu now. And looking at this menu, it is like you stepped back in time. Not only because the prices, because check this out down here. Filet mignon, $4.35. You'd be hard pressed to get a filet mignon these days for $43. I mean, so you just look at that and you're like, oh my goodness. We have these specials up here. Gourmet chicken for $2.50. Roast prime rib of beef. The way they write things is so different from back then to now. Roast young tom turkey, right? Just a different way of presenting things. The most expensive is this $10 one. So planked Chateaubriand. And for two, it's $10. So for one, it was $6. So prices have certainly increased over the years. And then you go down to like gourmet hamburger sandwich on toasted French bread. The description of a hamburger sandwich. Now, I don't know if that was a common thing back then that we had to say hamburger sandwich, because a hamburger's not a sandwich. So Alltech Club sandwich? Is Alltech a brand of something? Does anyone know? Look at that sliced ham and cheese sandwich for 95 cents. A broiled New Zealand lobster tail for $3.35. How much is a lobster tail today, guys? Oh my goodness. This would be, I would assume, similar to the experience you would have maybe at a Steakhouse 55 today. The ingredients and the dishes that are listed on this menu are definitely upscale. The prices don't reflect that, but the prices are high for back then, I would assume. Does anyone know like what a filet of beef stroganoff for $2.90 here at our Gourmet at Disneyland Hotel? What is that normally at a time like this in the 50s? Does anyone actually remember that? I would love to know. Because you look at the dessert menu here, you can get a ice cream or a sherbet for 30 cents. There's nothing on the dessert menu that is what they do today. Fine dining restaurants today, they're very creative. You find all these kinds of different types of desserts, and these are pretty basic for a fine dining restaurant. I guess pie du jour would be your big thing. A cheesecake for 40 cents. We love it. This is great. Deep dish apple pie a la mode. Oh man, give me that for 35 cents any day, right? Brilliant. So now let's take a look at the kids menu, because I love this, and you get Tink on there, and it's adorable. A ground round steak patty that's broiled for $1. Okay. Right? That sounds great. Scrambled eggs with jelly sandwiches. Yeah, sure. PB&J for 60 cents. How about some spaghetti, kids, for 85 cents? Parents, does that make you cry a little inside thinking that you could have gotten some spaghetti for 85 cents? There's your little kids menu, and that's from the Disneyland Hotel at the Gourmet. Has anyone ever been there? Because wow, it seems like a cool time to have eaten at the Disneyland Hotel, right? Really neat. Okay, let's head on into Disneyland now on Main Street. So let's stop over here now at Hills Brothers Coffee House. Not sure how they said it back then. How cute is it though? Look at the little tables outside. I mean, that's adorable. It's adorable. So Disneyland on Main Street, we've always had some coffee. Here is the front of the menu, beautiful looking. And so here you go. You could get Hills Brothers Coffee for 10 cents. 10 cents. Then they had iced coffee. Now, I didn't even know that iced coffee was even a big thing back then. I thought that iced coffee was something that we developed in more recent years, but there it is. Iced coffee for 15 cents. What else is on this menu? You could get a mocha continental, hot or iced, 30 cents. This is really nice. Coffee Royale float, coffee flavor milk ice cream. Look at this coffee and ice cream, 40 cents. It seems like little sandwiches here. So this seems very similar to, well, what is, Starbucks now in Disneyland, like old Market House. You could get a little ham and egg sandwich, a delightful meal, a tuna salad roll. I love the descriptions. America's favorite. What was America's favorite? Full flavored cheddar cheese on rye bread with pickle and olive. Is that America's favorite back then? Just cheese on rye bread with pickle and olive? Delicious and crunchy. Philadelphia cream cheese on toasted fruit and nut bread with sliced pineapple? That's 80 cents? I'm so confused on the pricing here because it's just cream cheese on bread with pineapple. Why is that more expensive than, let's say, the tuna salad? Why is it the same price as an old favorite, which was ham and Swiss? Someone explain this to me. The sweets are Coffee Crunch ice cream? Okay, what was in Coffee Crunch ice cream? Because that's what I'm getting here. I am ordering the Coffee Crunch ice cream along with an iced coffee. Okay, what would you get at Hills Bros? Let me know because I'm all about that Coffee Crunch ice cream. I love coffee ice cream, and I'm thinking the crunch may have had like chocolate in it. I'd like to say, I hope it's Oreos, but so this was a Hills Bros coffee house sign that was up. So there's Hills Bros. What would you get from there? You know my order is gonna be Coffee Crunch ice cream and just an iced coffee. I just want an iced coffee. I don't want any. Maybe, you know what? Maybe while I'm at it, put some Coffee Crunch in the iced coffee. There we go. So the ice cream was actually Carnation ice cream, and that leads us here to Carnation Company. How cute is that truck that I see parked outside Carnation Company? Now we have Gibson Girl for our ice cream, but Carnation Company looks fantastic. Here is the menu. Look at the artwork on here. Love it. So welcome to Carnation in Disneyland. Carnation, a world leader in nutrition, it says down there. All right. So here's where you get your real elevated ice creams, and I love how they've got the different sundaes based on different lands in the park. The Frontierland section, miniature tutu. Oh my gosh, 3 scoops of ice cream, strawberries, pineapple, chocolate, banana. Oh man. Here's where they got real creative. Look at the old timer. An old-fashioned treat made with peppermint stick ice cream, strawberries, pineapple, whipped cream, and cherry. Whoa. Peter Pan, his own sundae. Snow White. I love this. The Mammoth Matterhorn Mountain. This sounds like the one that we will get and we will all split together, okay? One of the world's largest sundaes. 5 scoops of ice cream, sliced pineapple, 5 different sundae toppings, sliced banana, chopped almonds, whipped cream, and cherry. You thought we were excessive today. Oh my gosh. Lover's Delight. Strawberry vanilla ice cream. Oh, that's super cute. Take your date there. And then they have old favorites. Banana split for 85 cents. Can't believe that. Oh my gosh. And then your sundaes of all different kinds. Okay, I'm ordering the Mammoth Matterhorn Mountain, and I will gladly share with you all. How does that sound? I don't think I need a cheeseburger from here, but if you want one, it's 85 cents, so you might as well throw one in. Oh, look, a Frankfurter. 60 cents. How much is a hot dog now at Disneyland? Oh, man. Whoa, here's something really interesting. Coke and Pepsi on the same menu? I'm blown away by that, actually, because that is definitely not a thing. 20 cents each, so, whoa. Very interesting. Okay, we're going with the Mammoth Matterhorn Mountain. If you're in, let's split it. Okay, we are going to take one more stop along Main Street. Up ahead on Main Street on the right, you will find the Red Wagon Inn. Now, you look at this picture and you're like, wait a minute, that's the Plaza Inn. And if you've been watching my trivia on Tuesday nights, you know that the Red Wagon Inn is what is now the Plaza Inn. That was a question on my trivia. If you have not been watching trivia, we do it every Tuesday night at 6 p.m. and we have a blast and you learn things like this. So the Red Wagon Inn had a lunch and dinner menu. Here is the cover of the menu. And if you go get a corn dog right next to the Plaza Inn these days, you'll notice that it is named the Red Wagon Inn, and it's because of this restaurant. So I guess we'll check out the lunch menu first. Ooh, a chicken pot pie? A chicken pot pie for $1.95, which included a salad, potato roll, beverage, and dessert. Talk about a combo meal. I mean, whew. Ooh, look at that. Shrimp Louie. Shrimp cocktail for $1. Can you beat it? French onion for 25 cents, guys. Prime rib, $3.25. Veal cutlet. Imagine getting a breaded veal cutlet these days in Disneyland. Yeah. And they have grilled halibut steak. A very interesting menu. This is your lunch menu, by the way. So if you want to fill up, this is your spot. And you notice here, too, they've got scrambled eggs with sausage and apple rings, too. So they actually have a breakfast item on this lunch menu. I'm going with chicken pot pie for lunch. What are you guys getting? Let's check out the dinner menu now. So for dinner, I'm looking at the baked ham. We also have pot pie. Oh, look, Young Tom Turkey's back. Someone tell me about Young Tom Turkey back in the day, please. Now, they break out the charcoal broiler. We got different, oh man, all different kinds of steak. Ground round steak, sirloin steak, New York cut. For me, I really am feeling like I want roast prime ribs of beef au jus. That seems like what I want here for dinner. Now, they even have a kids menu, and it is honestly so cute. Talk about the character branding. We saw listed by land, and now we've got these characters for the kids. This is so cute. So I guess you have your Snow White meal, your Pluto meal, Casey Jr. meal, Monstro at a meal, and Lady and the Tramp, of course, is the spaghetti and meatball. How cute is this? You can actually get halibut steak for your kids. Oh my gosh. Pluto's holding those hot dogs. I love this so much. I'm so intrigued by the kids' halibut. I'm so intrigued by that. I don't know if that's what I would order for my kids. I don't have kids, but like if I was ordering in the kids menu, I'm just intrigued to see what it looked like. That's the only reason I'm getting it. Otherwise, I want the spaghetti and meatballs for Lady and the Tramp because it's so cute. What are you guys getting on the kids menu? Did you guys enjoy that? That was a lot of fun for me. So, okay. Of all of these menus and the foods that we saw, what really stood out to you? Let me know what your choices would be at each restaurant, and we can kind of compare. And I would love to know if anyone's ever been to any of these. Please let me know what that experience was like. Anyone ever have the kids halibut? Please let me know what that was like, because I'm so fascinated by this. And if you'd like to take more trips down old menu memory lane, I would love to do this again because I had a great time making this video. I hope you are all doing well. Let me know what you're gonna get on the menus in the comments below. Like, subscribe, check out my Patreon page. Have a magical day, everybody. Bye.